The Philippines is the complex archipelago in the northeast of Southeast Asia. The Philippine Islands are really unique in the world. It is the only national archipelago in the world where a high population is spread across so many islands. The total number of islands are 7,640, with 95% of the country's total land area of 300,000 kilometers spread across the 11 largest of these. By far, the two biggest islands are Luzon in the north and Mindanao in the south. The distribution of medium-sized islands between these are collectively referred to the Visayas. Together, Luzon, Mindanao and Visayas are viewed as the three main divisions in the country. From north to south, the country spans just over 1,500 kilometers and 15 degrees of latitude, from 5 degrees to 20 degrees north of the equator. The main body of the islands, excluding the outlets of Palawan and the Sulu chain, spans about 420 kilometers. A car journey from north to south with two ferry crossings is 2,200 kilometers, taking almost 2 days non-stop. The country's highest point is Mount Apo, close to Davao City in the south of Mindanao. At 2,954 meters, which is a dominant stratovolcano. Being on the border of the Eurasian Sonda and Philippine Sea tectonic plates, the archipelago itself has formed from their complex interaction in what is referred to as the Philippine Mobile Belt. This situation leads to a number of earthquakes each year, with some historically being large enough to result in significant loss of life. The volcanoes in the Philippines has 25 currently active, with the perfectly shaped Mount Mayon, which erupted last year. Mount Pinatubo in Luzon produced the second largest eruption of the 20th century when it reawakened in 1991, leading to global temperatures falling by 0.5 degrees Celsius for the next 2 years. The Philippines is squarely in the path of typhoons that developed over the western Pacific, with an average of 20 hitting the islands each year. The Philippines is bounded on the east by the Philippine Sea, which is part of the Pacific Ocean. In the south by the Celebes Sea that separates it from Indonesia, and in the southwest by the Sulu Sea separating it from the island of Borneo and the Malaysia. To the west is the South China Sea that contains the Spratly Island. To the north, the Batanes Islands and the Luzon Strait separate the country from Taiwan. The vast majority of the Philippines experience tropical climate of year-round high temperatures. The exceptions to this are small subtropical highland areas in the highest points of Luzon and Mindanao Islands, where relatively mild year-round temperatures are enjoyed. Due to the direction of prevailing trade winds coming from either northeast or southeast, depending upon the season, the eastern half of the country experiences year-round rain and a tropical rainforest climate. More westerly areas experience a tropical monsoon climate where a part of the year is drier, while Palawan in the west and sheltered parts of Luzon have a tropical savanna climate where the dry season is very pronounced. In terms of natural biomes, the islands were once covered in either tropical rainforest, where the trees maintain their leaves year-round, or tropical seasonal forest, where the trees lost their leaves in the dry season. That's all for now, folks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching again. My name is Mitzel Jean Morris.